Yo, what's up? What's up? You know what time it is? It's your boy, Kim about to drop it like it's hot. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you're new to my channel, please do subscribe, like, share. And those of you who love to have a conversation with me, drop it in the comment section and I will definitely get back to you. Now, the name Fine Boys Talk has now been changed to Real Talk with your boy, your one and only Ray B. Clack it. You know what time it is? Your boy always bringing the juice. Guys, today my first topic for a comeback is going to be reasons why men do not open up. Be it about their mental health, be it about whatever that has happened to them, rape, you name it, all sort of mental issues or all sort of even depression. You know what I'm saying? But before I do, let's drop the intro. Welcome back, my people. Like I said, the topic for today is reasons why men do not open up. Be it mental health, be it rape, be it depression, all sorts of issues that men go through that don't want to open up. Today, I'm going to be giving you 9 reasons as to why men do not like to open up and struggle to open up in situations like that. You ready? Let's go. Number 1 is got to do with our upbringing. Now, we brought up in a way in an African family that men don't show emotions. And this is the number 1 reason most people will tell you is the number 1 reason why men do not open up, especially black men, because of the way we brought up. We brought up in a situation whereby we're not supposed to open up. We're not supposed to show emotions. If you show emotions, you're weak, inadequate, you know, all those sort of things. So not showing emotions has been one of the biggest things that affect us as black men. Men do not cry. You've heard this so many times. You know, and these are some of the things that we learned from our past and our past traumas. Don't cry. I mean, even when growing up, when you're crying, they will tell you, no, man, boys don't cry, or men don't cry. You are men, man up, you know, stuff like that. And that makes it very difficult for us to open up when we grow up. Obviously, we're gonna put things in us and deal with it. We're not supposed to cry, right? We're not supposed to show emotions. We're not supposed to show that we're weak. Right? A man needs to be strong, stuff like that, words like that. And these are words that actually affect us. And because of that so-called being strong, it tends to make us feel inadequate, feel weak if we then tend to open up and talk about these things, because subconsciously we've been programmed. Guys, you have to understand that at an early age as a child, all we do is to record information. So now if we've been told all the time that men don't cry, don't be weak, men are supposed to be strong, what do you expect when we grow up? We've been programmed like that. We've been programmed not to show emotions. We've been programmed to show strength, even when we're supposed to show weakness. And when we tend to bottle these things up, and when it's time, it erupts. Just like a volcano, it's eventually going to erupt. And when it erupts, we tend to do things that we're not supposed to be doing. Reason number 2 is going to be role models. I mean, growing up, my role model was my father. You know, I always look up to my father, you know, how he does things. I look up to my brothers. You know, you look up to people that are actually very close to you, male figures that are close to you. And what is the number 1 thing that they will even be telling you? Men don't cry. So definitely my role models were not showing weakness. So how am I supposed to show weakness as a man? So it makes it extremely difficult for me to show weakness. Now, I've seen my role models not even show ounce, even simple love. I mean, let's talk about some black families. It is extremely difficult to see parents actually showing affection. I could be wrong. I mean, if I'm wrong, drop it in the comment section. But that is the reason my role models were not showing emotions. My role models were supposedly strong. So why am I supposed to show emotion? Reason number 3. Now let's talk about a man's DNA. Yep, a man's DNA. Let's talk about a hunter. Men are supposed to hunt. Hunting not necessarily hunting for a woman, because I know most of you, when you hear the word hunt, what you mostly think about is hunting for a woman. But what I'm talking about is going out there to hunt for a job, hunt for money, provision, right? So in your DNA, you're supposed to be a quiet person in the sense of when you see your prey in line, you're supposed to think about every single thing that you need to do, right? Now, because in our DNA, we're meant to be quiet and keep things in us when we see our prey. Now, when we're supposed to be going out there, trying to hunt, trying to make the money, trying to make the paper, and we're supposed to keep things in us, it makes it extremely difficult because hunters, as a matter of fact, actually are not people that will be going about talking when the prey is in line. Obviously, the prey is going to run away. What do I mean by hunting? And what do I mean by men hunting? Men have to hunt a lot of things. One of them is being provision, and men is supposed to provide. You have to go out there and go and hunt for the money. Go and hunt for the paper. Come and provide for your family, right? So now in my DNA, I'm supposed to be a quiet person that is supposed to be hunting all the time. Now, this is what I would say about a man that also talks too much. A man, what do I mean by that? A man that talks and does not deliver. So that is a problem. If you find a man or you are with a man that actually talks too much, that's a problem. That's a big time problem. One of the reasons why we don't come out of our shells and communicate and talk about these things and open up is because naturally in our DNA, we're supposed to be quiet people. We're supposed not to talk about what we're going to do, but we just do it. That is what a man is supposed to be. That is how we wired to be. That is why I'm using the word hunting. So we go out there, hunt for the money, hunt for the food, hunt for every single thing, and we do it quietly. That is one of the reasons why I will always say finding a man that talks too much should be, it is a problem. I'm not saying all of them, I'm not saying don't talk, but majority of the time a man that talks too much is actually going to be a bit of a problem. Reason number 4, asking for help. Think about it. You go out there, you pour yourself out, you seek help from people, but the people that you're seeking help from, they will ignore you. In a nutshell, they wouldn't help you. But you'll be so shocked that you go and find out that they are discussing these things among their friends. And that can be a bit too harsh. Now, men think about all of these things. So why should I open up? If it's a relationship, why should I open up? What if the relationship doesn't work? Then my story or my situation is with this person. This person is taking it to other people and discussing me. So it makes it a bit difficult. There was an NBA player, I think his nickname was Beasley. He opened up about situations and asking for help so much that he was even saying, how much help does he have to ask? Sometimes asking for help and being rejected is one of the reasons why men will not open up. Because if I open up and these people don't help me, what is then going to happen? They'll be laughing at me. I'll become the joke of the town. Right? So rather I will keep everything in me and not say a word. Yes, I understand it might not be the right way, but that is how our mechanisms as to why we don't talk about our situations. Some people are able to talk about it. I mean, let's have a look at it. Even Will Smith. As for Will Smith's discussions, we'll have it another day. But we'll look at Will Smith. Red Table, the wife. He became a meme. Tyrese became a meme. Men that open up normally become a joke. As much as we must say men need to open up, majority of the men, especially the celebrities that open up, what happened to them? I'm not saying that it doesn't happen to people who are not celebrities, but majority of the people that we even see that's supposed to be okay, when they show emotions or when they break down, what happened? They become a meme. So it's a bit difficult for us to now come and open up. Reason number 5 is a bit delicate, so I actually need to be able to articulate it properly. Now, opening up to your partner, why we don't do that? So this is what we need to understand, right? Men, as much as we providers, as much as we always go out there and hunt, as much as we do whatever we have to do, we also like sometimes to be spoiled, right? Now, why do I say that? Do you know that it is actually painful for a man to actually come out and open up to the woman, right? And the woman will do what she can do at the time, or what she feels she can do at the time. Now, what is the number 1 problems or cause of men's stress? Is finance. Now, I've also heard that some women would never give a man their money. Fair enough. They're entitled to their own opinion because the man is supposed to be the provider, right? Now, when we tend to go to our partners and we share our problems and we talk to them about our problems, what they normally give us, like a friend of mine will say, they give us comfort. They'll give us comfort, but not solution. So now I'm coming to you. Yes, you're going to say the nice words to me to ease my pain. Yes, that's a good thing. But are you giving me the actual solution? My solution is finance. Are you able to provide it? Yes, the comfort is good, but I don't need comfort. I need someone to help me with my solution. So if you're not going to be able to help me with my solution, why do I even have to open up? I'm not saying women should give men money. Hey, if you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it, it's up to you. But I always believe in a relationship is actually 100-100. It's a give and take affair. That's what I believe in. Whichever way you see it, to me, a relationship will forever be a give and take. It's 100-100, not a 50-50 anymore. I don't believe in that 50-50. Yes, I used to believe in 50-50 or 0-100, not anymore. It's 100-100 to me. So that is one of the reasons why men normally would not want to open up to their partners. right? Because you're not gonna give me a solution. You probably will give me some comfort, which is good. I know some women out there will be able to give solutions, which is great. But majority of the time, they are, like they always say, or some women will say, why should I give a man my money? We all know that, right? Point number 6, or reason number 6, burden. Men sometimes feel that it's a burden for them to actually open up and speak to someone about it. You'll be so shocked. We feel we don't want to burden people. Do you know there was a research done in the UK that actually stated that 40% of men felt that going to a GP to even discuss their mental issues, their depression, put burdens on them, and they didn't feel like burdening people. Is that even the right word? Yeah, something like that. they don't want to be a burden onto anyone. Can you believe that? 40% of men in the research came out and said that. Now think about it. I don't want to come to you and tell you my problems. I don't want to give you issues. I mean, you have your own life you live in. Why would I want to come and share and bring my problems to you? That is also one of the reasons why men don't open up. Reason number 7, leadership. Think about it. Think about it. Men are put in a position of leadership. Think about it. I'm not saying women are not, but by default, men actually leaders by position because the men came first, right? Biblically, because my point of reference is the Bible. Biblically, men actually came first. So now if men came first, then that means that we're supposed to be leaders by, not supposed to be, but we're leaders by position. Women actually do lead, but they lead by influence, all right? That's a topic for another day that I'll be discussing. But now think about it. We are leaders. Everyone is supposed to look up to us, and we need to fix everyone's problems. Right? If I'm supposed to fix everyone's problems, now how am I supposed to show weakness? How am I supposed to show that I'm going down? I'm drowning. Things are not going well with me. Why will I do that? Majority of the time, yes, leaders can also break down and can find comfort in their partners. But majority of the time, we don't want to because we see it as we are people to fix problems. I've even heard people say a man came to this world only to fix problems. The man is the head of the family. So if the man is the head of the family, he needs to fix everything. He needs to make sure everything is sorted out. Now, he cannot show weakness. Well, it is wrong, but unfortunately, it's the way we wired. Because we are in that position of leadership, or we are told the man is the head of the family, we're not going to show weakness, regardless of where we are. Point number 8, experience. Think about it. Yes, experience. I mean, you've spoken to people, you've opened up to people, and what had happened? You heard your story from a friend's friend, who's not even your friend. Things like this happen. So now after that experience, you didn't want to open up to anyone. You didn't want to share your problems with anyone because you don't want to go and hear your story from different people who are not even close to you. Now think about it. Even family can be a problem. There's this saying in my language that if an insect is going to bite you, the insect actually definitely is in your clothes. An insect cannot bite you from a distance, right? So people that will hurt you the most are probably family. Reason number 9, the final reason. There's a stigma. Final reason is the stigma. The stigma about, let's say, depression, mental health. All these things have got stigmas whereby society, especially Black societies, find these things a bit of a problem. Either they see it as it's nothing, or they see it as you're not okay, or you weak, or whatever the reason might be. There's a stigma attached to these issues. So it is what it is. These are my 9 reasons as to why I feel men do not open up, myself included, all right? If there's anything I left out, please drop in the comment section. You're more than welcome to talk to your boy. You know what time it is. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you like the channel, please make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Share, like, please, man. In the comment section, let's get busy. It's your boy. He's back, Kim Melanin, and we out. Thank you so much.